Hey guys, it's me Lily and I'm back with another video. Also, happy December. Can't believe it's December already, but I don't know what happened to the year. Just kidding. But I recently went to Sephora and I picked up the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. Aren't they just so cute and small? Look how small these are. But they're so cute. She came out with 4 new palettes and I love her palettes. I love the Desert Dusk palette and the Rose Gold Edition palette. The colors are great, the formula is great, and the colors are just so gorgeous. So I knew I had to pick up these palettes. They're so cute. They're so cute and tiny. I think they're perfect for probably traveling, especially because they're so compact. And I was excited to try these out as well, especially because they all have different color ranges, and I will show you them in a bit. So Huda Beauty came out with 4 new palettes. She has the Warm Brown Obsessions, the Electric palette. These colors are so pretty and not something that I have in my collection, so I think it's great. Also the Smoky Obsessions and the Mauve Obsessions. So these palettes are, how much are they? I don't even know, just kidding. I think they're like $27. So each of these palettes are $27. They each come with 9 shades. They range from matte shades to shimmer shades, and I will show you the close-ups of the palette. Here's the Mauve Obsessions palette. This palette I think is so gorgeous. I love the colors. They're perfect for the fall and winter. I just love these colors. These are the colors that I always gravitate towards. So I'm excited to try this one out. Then she has the Huda Beauty, the Warm Brown palette. These colors are they call for me all the time as well. These are like the colors that I wear like practically every time I do my eyeshadow. I feel like I always use like these colors. They're so pretty. These colors are so pretty and I love them. So I'm excited to try this one as well. Then she came out with the Huda Beauty. I don't know why I keep saying Huda Beauty because we all know it's Huda Beauty. So here is the Electric Obsessions palette. These ones are so pretty. The colors are very electric and out there. So you have like the purples. You have like the hot pink, yellow, the blues, purples, orange. These colors I think are great as well, especially if you do not have any of these colors in your collection. I think it's great to have this. And here we have the Smoky Obsessions palette. This one is the more smoky colors. And look at, oh no, I don't know if you can see it right there. So I will be back soon.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing a bushel of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty.
Hey guys, I'm back and I just went to my local Sephora and I exchanged my broken Smoky Obsessions palette for a new and oh my gosh, look at what they gave me back. They just gave me this one. This is the one I exchanged it for, and I just got the same palette back again. That lady must have like put the broken one back in my bag, even though I brought a new one. I got a new one that wasn't broken. I made sure I looked at it and I told her I wanted to exchange this one, the broken one, for the new one, but now I just came back and got the new one, or the broken one again. Okay guys, I'm back and take 3. I finally got this palette now. It's a new one and it's not broken, which is great. And the great thing about Sephora is that they have a great return policy, so if you ever have a broken palette, you can always return it. Or if you don't like any of the makeup that you bought, or you know it's giving you an allergic reaction, or you just don't like it, or you regret your purchase, then you can always return it, which is great. But you can also repress any broken shadows with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. And so the Huda Beauty, this is a Smoky Obsessions palette and it has a lot of the smoky colors, the browns, silvers, and I'll give you some close-ups of each palette so you can see all the colors. And I'm going to be doing a little look using one of these palettes, or some of them, I don't know. I'm going to use all of them. And I will show you a size comparison compared to one of the Huda palette. Here I have the Desert Dusk palette, and here is the, what is this one? The Warm Up Sessions palette. And side by side you can see how the one in the Desert Dusk palette is a little bit bigger, but it's not like too much bigger where it's crazy. Like these ones I think are great sizes as well. And let's get on to the look. Okay, so I brought you in closer to get a closer look at the shadows and how I apply it. And these palettes also have mirrors, which I think is great. Because a lot of palettes, sometimes they don't even add mirrors, which I don't like. So I'm just going to be priming my eyes using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Can't believe that it's already December. Like I'm not ready for the new year, but I think it's crazy how it's like December and Christmas is like 19 days away. So now that I prime my eyes, I'm going to be setting that with some powder. So I'm going to be taking this shade and I'm just going to apply that to my eyelid to set the primer. Just go all the way up to the eyebrow. So I'm just going to take the shade, just taking this shade here, and I'm going to apply that as my transition shade just above the crease, just above my crease. Dipping into that first shade, or even the other shade I use, there isn't that much fallout, which is great. Huda's palettes they don't have much fallout, which I think is great, so I assume the formula of these shadows are very similar. So now I want to take the shade here, and just go over what I applied. Go all the way towards the inner corner of the eye. Just gonna take another blending brush just to blend everything together. The key to great eyeshadow is blending. Make sure you blend. So now I'm going to be taking this shade right here, like the reddish, and I just want to go over where I just placed the other color. Focusing on the outer corner of the eye. So now I want to take this shade here, the brown shade, and I want to apply that to the outer corner of the eye to add some depth and dimension. Okay, now I'm just going to be using the Smoky Obsessions palette, and I'm going to be using this shade here just to darken everything up. So I want to focus this on the outer corner. And all the shadows that I've been using so far have been blending pretty well. I haven't had any issues like blending or feel like some of them are looking patchy. Or I think I'm gonna take this shade here just to add some more darkness. The shade I just applied is kind of it's giving me a little bit of trouble blending. It's not that bad, but... Okay, so now I want to put some concealer on the lid just to act as a base for the shimmer color I'm going to apply. Okay, so now I want to take the shade here and apply that where I put the concealer. And I'll try with the brush, but with most Huda palettes, when you have the shimmer shade, you want to apply it with your finger just because it applies more pigmented. And here's me applying with the brush. You can see it's coming off, not bad. But let me try with my finger just to see if and the shades are so buttery, like this. So pigmented and so buttery. Buttery, it feels like butter. Just kidding. But yeah, when you apply with your fingers, it is more pigmented. You can use a brush still, but I think using your finger is more effective. So now I want to focus on the outer corner again. Take some of this plum and some of this brown, mix them together to apply on the outer corner of the eye because I feel like it needs a little more depth. So I'm going to try to take this shade here and apply that on the center of the lid. Just add like a pop. See how that looks. Take this shade again just to blend out the edges. So now I want to work on the lower lash line, and first I want to add, so I think I'm going to try this shade here on the lower lash line. And I also want to take this shade here and apply that to the lower lash line as well, just towards the outer. Okay, So this is the final look that I'm going for. But I will finish the other eye and do liner, lashes, and I will come back with the final look. Hey guys, I'm back now and I'm going to be applying my false lashes. I did liner and I'm going to be using the Morphe Hollywood Heels lashes. I think lashes just add everything and just pull the whole look together. So I'm just gonna apply some lashes. So I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes now to blend them together. And I lost my e.l.f. eyelash curler, that was my favorite one. And now I have this Tarte one, but it's not as good. So I need to get a new e.l.f. eyelash curler. So here is the final look with lashes and liner done. Okay, so I'm done with the look. This is what I came up with. I think it's really pretty. I love the colors. They all blended very well. I haven't had any trouble blending. So altogether, all 4 palettes cost $108. I think it's very pricey for all 4 of them, especially because I don't think it's really worth to buy all of them. If you were to buy just one, I think Electric Obsessions palette is great, especially if you don't have any of these colors. If I were to keep just one palette, it would either be this Electric Obsessions. I don't know which one I would keep actually. The mauve one is pretty. I could get away with not having this one. Maybe I don't need this warm brown one just because I have all these colors, very similar colors to this already. So I don't need that one, especially because the Desert Dust palette has similar colors to the warm brown palette. So I think I would probably pick this one as the one I would keep just because I have some smoky colors as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the look that I created. Let me know if you have any of the Huda palettes, the Huda Obsessions palette, and if you don't have one, which one would you want? Make sure you subscribe for more videos. Also, it's like 5 o'clock already and it's so dark, which is crazy. So have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hey guys! I'm back again. Just kidding.